Hello everyone, my name is Andy and welcome back to another crypto vlog. Today I want to talk about getting started with cryptocurrency. When you're a beginner, sometimes it can be stressful and it can be quite chaotic to figure out which option is best for you and which is the safest way to go into cryptocurrency. So we're going to try to narrow the options down today. I think a very good first step is signing up with Coinbase. Coinbase offers a wallet as well as an exchange for cryptocurrencies, and that's pretty much what you need. So when you sign up with Coinbase, you have to, it's pretty straightforward. You just put your email address, your name, and you choose a password and you write in. I've made a Smurf account here just for demonstration purposes. Once you go through the email verification and you add your phone number, they're going to ask for your identity, to verify your identity. And a tip I want to give you here is when you take a picture of your ID, make sure it's a clear picture and doesn't have any reflections on it or any glowing, because that is going to slow down the process and they might even not accept it. That's at least my experience. So make sure it's a good picture, no reflections on it. Once that is finished, once that is completed, then you have to add a payment method. And the payment method can be, you have two options, a debit card and a bank account. So when you add a debit card, it's pretty straightforward again. You just have to add your details, and once that is completed, then you can pretty much buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin almost instantly on Coinbase, with no problems whatsoever. The only downsides to this is that there's a relatively high fee to it. So there's a 4% fee on whatever you buy, and they also like to raise the price a little bit. So if Bitcoin is right now, as I'm seeing, 6,948 euros, they're going to charge like 30 euros more on top of that price. So you're going to buy it a bit more expensive. That also depends on the amount that you're buying. If you want to avoid those, that's one downside. But if with the debit card as well, one other downside is that you can only buy 500 euros per week as a limit. And in order to increase that limit, you have to wait like a month or 2 months. And that takes a long time. But the second payment method, which is the bank, adding your bank account as a payment method, this allows you a bit more freedom in that sense. So this is a bit more complicated as well. So you add your bank account, and in order to verify your bank account, at least for European citizens, you have to make an international SEPA payment to the Coinbase bank in Estonia, if I'm not mistaken. And that takes a few days for you to verify your bank account. Once that is done, then again, for you to deposit money to your Coinbase account, you have to send an international SEPA payment to the same bank in order for Coinbase to put the funds in your Coinbase account, sorry. So that can sound a bit strange, who would want to send his money in a different bank account and just wait for it to arrive in the account? But I can assure you it works. I've tried it myself. And sometimes it might take a few days, but then usually there's no problem. I would say if you want to try that, make sure you do small amounts first. So try 50 euros, try, 100 euros, stuff that wouldn't bother you so much if there was a problem with it. So these are these two methods for you to get started in Coinbase. If you want to get a bit more advanced and also avoid the fees of Coinbase, there is an exchange called GDAX, and GDAX is owned by Coinbase. So it's pretty much their little kid. GDAX, what's good about GDAX is that you can transfer money from Coinbase to GDAX and from GDAX to Coinbase for free. There's no fees in that. So once you've done that, once you've deposited, let's say, some money from Coinbase to GDAX, then you can place a limit order let's say the price of Bitcoin right now is 6,948 euros. But I don't want to buy it in that price, so I'm putting the price that I would like to buy it. Let's say I would like to buy it at 6,900 euros. That's about 50 euros less. And then you put in the amount of Bitcoin that you want to buy in that price. And when you click place buy order, you've put an order. So when the price goes down there, it's going to be filled automatically. What that offers you is that there's no fee involved when you do that. They don't charge you any money for that transaction. The same goes for selling as well. When you sell again, no fee at all. And what's good about that is you can use this pretty much for any buy or sell transaction you want to do with your cryptocurrencies. And then if you want to withdraw, you can withdraw straight from GDAX to your connected Coinbase account. So those are a couple of options for you. If you wanna, let's say, if you're a long-term investor and you want to put the money the Bitcoin that you just bought into a wallet, I would suggest that you download Exodus. Exodus is a wallet you can use is a desktop app that can keep your funds outside of an online service like Coinbase or GDAX. And there's other options as well. Electrum is another one, but Exodus I like the interface a bit more. They're both good. I'll leave links in the description of all of these. And let's say you're finished with all these, but the limitation of Coinbase and GDAX is really that you can just buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So if you want to buy, let's say you want to buy some other alternative coin, you can go to CoinMarketCap and see a few options here. So if you wanna do some of these, then you have to make an account at bittrex.com. What's good about Bittrex is you can sign up very easily, just like Coinbase, but then you can buy many more options. There's so many more options here than Coinbase and GDAX. It's a bit more advanced, but it does the job pretty well. One thing that I would suggest with your first investment in these platforms is once you're set up, once you've made all your accounts, do not buy right away. So what I'm saying is, once you've set everything up for yourself, go to CoinMarketCap. Let me refresh this page. All right. Here you can see how each coin is doing every day. And this is a very big advantage for you because you can see here, there's these graphs which you can click. Let's click Bitcoin. And you can see how the cryptocurrency has done over time. And what's good about this is that you can sort of speculate of when to buy. When is the good time to buy? So if you see a Bitcoin, if you see a cryptocurrency spiking, then maybe it's not a very good time to buy it. You know, maybe you could wait a little bit before, when it dips, and then you can buy it, so you can save yourself some money and have a bigger volume. You can do this with every cryptocurrency in this list. So pay attention to what each of the cryptocurrencies that interest you is doing, and if you see that it's been doing really well in a long time, then maybe you should wait a little bit until it dips and you buy. For instance, when I joined the cryptocurrency world, Monero was at $100, and what is it now? 3 weeks later, Monero is $166. But I had no idea, and that can be said for so many more of these. Anyway, this has been it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. Please subscribe if you find it helpful, and I'll see you tomorrow.